What's up guys, leftstickrightstick again with another LittleBigPlanet team pick review. We've got some interesting levels this week. First off, we'll start talking about Adventure Time Pinball by Shweetdude. It's a really nice looking pinball level. It's got great aesthetics in terms of it's really like a pinball machine. And I like that at the beginning they actually, move the camera around to show you the whole of the table. The sort of things I don't quite like about it though are sort of the ball launcher just seems a bit funky and slow, and actually the reaction and the way the ball bounces off stuff doesn't feel right. I can't quite pinpoint exactly what it is. I played it quite a few times, but I couldn't quite pinpoint it down, but it just didn't feel right in the sort of dynamic view where, the actual camera follows the ball. But there's actually more than one view. You can actually keep the view static and it doesn't move at all, and I feel like the ball actually moves faster and it bounces off things in a much more realistic way. But there's also a few glitches in this level. The ball will sometimes just pass through some of these bumpers, which is a bit of a real shame actually, because everything about this table looks fantastic. It actually looks like a real pinball machine, and you've got your standard stuff. You got extra flippers, you got ramps that go up and around and back down, and you got places where it sucks in the ball and it loads it, bounces back up another area. So it's a really nice pinball table. There's actually quite a lot of nice pinball tables throughout LBP. This is probably one of the nicer ones, I would say. It's got, it's got a nice save ball feature. Again, what you might have just seen just now is sort of that the ball actually bounces back out quite smoothly, and you can see that it sort of glitches through some bumpers, which is a real shame, but it's a nice pinball level. Next up we have Ultra 3D Technology FPS by Fabix. This is a 3D level, obviously, as you can tell, and it's great that they actually have a sort of instructional section that tells you what the controls are. And what's really interesting about this one is sort of you're actually, you're moving around through some sort of story. It's not just go around shooting stuff and that's it. There's stuff to pick up. Although it is a very, very basic sort of level, there isn't really all that much to do, in this whole sort of light torch thing just looks a bit weird, the sort of lighting of it. And also I don't get why sort of some inanimate objects, which can be broken, I guess, which can be hit, seem to do damage to you when you're near them, which is very strange. I don't know if anyone else actually experienced that, but that's sort of what I experience when I'm actually up close against things like this glass and some other things. I just got, you hear sounds of being hurt and you're just being moved around, which is very weird. But there's a really cool gun in this whole level, which you had to target practice to unlock the door. Again, there was a few glitches I had to play through this a couple of times, because sometimes I loaded in the target area before I could even get the gun. But that's just what happens with 3D levels when it's not also smooth, when it's not designed for 3D LBP. Then what really annoyed me most about this level was this end bit where you're in the spaceship, which was actually pretty cool at the beginning, the way it all lit up and then how you do it, but left and right movements are very limited, and this lasts too long, this section. This was like a whole 7-minute section where it was exactly the same, so nah. And then finally we have Switch One Player by SlurmMacKenzie, which was an amazing level. I really, really like this level. It's a great platformer level, just because of the way the tag sensors, the timing was just amazing. It's just perfect timing throughout this whole level, and it's got great aesthetics with all these laser doors, which actually makes sense to actually, utilize these switching of these mechanisms, which is awesome. Great use of the timing of everything. And what's great is that when you put one of the switches on, it moves everything in the whole level from the looks of it. So that's actually a really neat extra addition to the whole level. There's actually some hidden sort of bonus things to collect. I could only find one. I don't know where the hell the rest were. I couldn't even figure it out. But if you know, let me know in the comments below, because I couldn't work it out. But it's great. It's a shame that there's sort of no race element to it, but I guess that's what the scoreboard part is for. And actually, the whole layout of this level feels very much in tune with the actual LBP challenges. Although it didn't have that extra race element, it's just to achieve a good score. But there's great replayability factor in this, just to keep trying to find all 7 hidden bubble things, collectibles, and actually just to try and get a much better score. And I really like the use of the tag sensors basically in the pro level to actually move stuff in and out, up and down. Great team pick here. So I really like the team picks this week. My favorite was Switch by SlurmMacKenzie. If you do well in this level, let me know in the comments below. But let me know which ones you liked of these week's team picks, which one's your favorite. And I hope you click that like button and subscribe to Left Stick Right Stick for more LBP content and Dreams content. So if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.